Obama is pursuing a scorched earth policy. That's what we'll talk about in the lunch video today. If he can't get reelected, he's going to ruin the country between now and the time that he leaves office. And he has such stuff stacked up that he's doing by executive order and by foreign treaties, none of which require congressional approval, to really destroy this country over the next 5 months. It's really not funny what he's got lined up. First of all, on July 27th, we cover this in the book Screwed. On July 27th, the nations of the world are going to meet to commit to a universal program of arms control. We talked about that in our video last week, and we have to rally to oppose that. There's a petition on our site about that. They are now in the final stages of negotiating a treaty to destroy the internet, to make the UN control the internet. That's going to be signed in December in Durban, in South Africa. Obama just issued a policy statement saying that he intends to cut the American nuclear arsenal from the current level of 2,500, which is pretty low, to 1,000. And he even wants to cut it to 400, which makes us really vulnerable, particularly if some other nation begins to match our technology in anti-missile missiles and just denudes the United States. He's got a whole series of things, the Law of the Sea Treaty that gives the UN control of the world's oceans and really strips the United States Navy of its freedom and its power. He really, you can only look at this and say that this guy is determined to leave scorched earth behind him. What all of that means is that our job will not be finished on Election Day. And in fact, in many ways, it'll just start on Election Day. We'll beat Obama. We'll get a Republican Senate. But then we're going to have this lame duck president, lame duck Secretary of State, and lame duck United States Senate, with maybe a dozen Democrats or more who've lost their seats, who could care less. They're out of politics, and maybe about 5 or 6 retiring Republicans, some of whom, like Lugar, are pretty liberal. And we have to fight to stop these treaties and these other executive actions from standing. We'll keep you notified on what they are as these lunch videos progress. But boy, it is scary. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a nice lunch despite all that.